Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark and a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Williamson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Out to short.
1-1-1.
Throw to first in time. So a man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His first homer of the year. The Reds score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Delgado off of first with 2 away. Ripped to short. And that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. Elly De La Cruz will hit next.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Play made, that ends the inning. Reds leave one, but they lead at 3-0. One out, runner at second. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
At the plate, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tee, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
No outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
There's a line drive to left field. Beck takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. De La Cruz fires in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Man at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. And just misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The Rockies holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. In now for the Reds, Reese Hines. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The winning run crosses the plate and they walk it off.
Well, you come into the 9th inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
The final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Getting the nod on the mound, Hunter Green. What do you have on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
One down. Jake Fraley digging in for the Rockies.
Jake Fraley.
On the ground, right side. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with the good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. De La Cruz with 4 runs batted in his last game. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That one the other way. And foul ball. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. P.J. Harris digging in for the Rockies. 0-2 now. On the ground a second. Might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hitless today, but after seeing what he did last game, I'm sure it's just a matter of time, dude. Always a dangerous guy when at the plate.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the last half of the third.
Ball 1.
So now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
T.J. Friedel on deck for Cincinnati. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground to the left. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Big quiet so far, but he's back in the hit column.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedel.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back on its way, and that's out of here. Grand slam. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 8-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in four. Really good job at the plate.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Here's a 2-1. Late on that fastball. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall of
your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just drink.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Ryan Ritter. The 0-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds take the first 2 games of this series. 8-2 to file here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. On the hill for the Reds, Chase Burns. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
P.J. Harris digging in for the Rockies. Now the 0-1. On the ground right side. The flip. There's one. On to first. Save.
In there. He's safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
Friedel on at first, nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. That one to first and foul ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out looking at his first at-bat.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Up the middle. De La Cruz. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Up next.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, and that's just foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man at second. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
De La Cruz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Taylor Ward digs in now. That one ripped. And that will end the inning. So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Tristan Peters. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. And that is that. Rockies are down. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Juan Mejia. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
This one in the air, center field. Peters under it. And a quick out, number 1. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Now at the plate, Spencer Steer. chopped on the ground. And that one handled. And that is the ball game. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our... Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Bubba Chandler. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ellie De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In his third season, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. One down.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
De La Cruz in the box now. Takes strike one.
Off the plate, ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Bounce to the right side, and that goes foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. That one just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ellie falls victim to the ball. Reds leave 1. So 2 down. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Rafael Flores. On the ground to the left.
1-1-1-1.
De La Cruz. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike 1. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ball.
painting with 99. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. Man at second. And a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So it's first and second, 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Hit on the ground to short. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch. Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
In the air, left field. York on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in.
De La Cruz.
In there for strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it. A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jared Jones. What's the word on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, you smoked that ball.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much.
Runner goes again.
Come on, slide. Get down, get down.
Tosses to first, and there's two down. Solo runner at third, two men out. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. And the runner's coming home. Tap back to the mound. Whips it to Smith, and that is the inning. So two down. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's the third out. Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Taylor Ward digs in now.
The left fielder, number 3,
De La Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. What a stop. And they get the out. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. The count 2-1. Runner takes
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Ow! He got him. What a throw. So runner at second, 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Nice
run
grab.
it, run it, run it.
Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So a man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Brian Jeffers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to Gonzalez for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. Live from Sacramento, California. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Athletics. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Showing the slab in today's game, Nick Pivetta. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And another ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball in the outer flag. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
All set for the start of the inning. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boogie's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group. Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Bounce to third, and a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles under this one. And that's the third out. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Reds. No outs. Runner at first. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And a 1-2. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
De La Cruz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man at second. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. up for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And that'll do it.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
6-1 is your final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Mets. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Mets, Brady Singer. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And we're underway from Queens. 0-1.
Round it, round it, round it,
Ripped on
go.
the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner takes off for third.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring,
Line
you're
to
scoring,
right,
you're
base
scoring.
hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So 2 down, Francisco Alvarez. Up now for the Mets. Up the middle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo. Back here at Citi Field. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Late with the swing there. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
De La Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball, that's low.
De La Cruz with another scorching run of play lately. Not even close there. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's in there. Full count now.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. The 1-2. Out to short. De La Cruz. Throw to first is in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in.
De La Cruz.
And this is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
The Mets trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. He'll score easily. We are tied at 2.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit. One-two now. Tosses to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Midway in inning number 7. So 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The 0-2. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Misses the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count.
Now the left fielder. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds take game 1 of the series on the road.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, In his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod on the mound, Brandon Williamson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, he's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, number 44.
De La Cruz playing up the middle at short, hitting leadoff in today's game. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500. Ground ball right side.
Dig.
Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, TJ.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate, grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
One down. Here's Adley Rutschman on the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Gets him to chase after that one. In there at the knees. Up and in, look out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Bregman takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, the center fielder, TJ.
So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. TJ Friedl in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. And ball 4 to a board. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 3-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. 5 innings complete. 1 down, runner at third. Swanson digs in.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't.
Hard hit left side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. On the ground. To first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Reds, the center fielder.
So 2 down, and here is Sal Stewart. Herder is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.